Today I will be going over the new mod management tools, specifically the filters that are available for use to organize your mods and go through them for a variety of reasons. Now, mods are a very important facet of the game. They're often ignored solely because it's too complicated and too time-consuming, but these new tools and filters should help that. I have 8 categories or specific filters I want to go over with you, and I'm going to go over them in the order that you should probably apply them. Now those filters are 1. Needs revealing, 2. Needs leveling, 3. Crap mods, 4. Failed mods, 5. Evaluate for sale or development, 6. Slice to 6 dot mods, 7. Slice past 6 dots, and then 8A/B, this is just kind of a bonus for looking at your high speed / decent speed mods. So to begin, we're going to click on my needs revealing. Don't pay attention to the order I have them on the left side. It's just the order I came up with them in, and I can't rearrange them afterwards, and I don't want to go through, delete them, and remake them again. So to start, we're going to pick this only unassigned mods here. We're going to pick any set, any primary stat here, and then also check the box that says filter all secondaries and select not all revealed right next to that. So this is going to show us every type of secondary, because what we're looking for in this filter is not speed. We're actually looking for mods that don't have any speed. So under the level category, we're going to select less than and then 12, because anything less than 12 is what we're targeting, because that is higher will by necessity have all of its stats revealed, and that's not what we're trying to accomplish with this needs revealed tag. We're also going to select any rarity, hopefully because we won't be using any Mark 1 through 4 dot mods, but if you have a bunch of those, you might want to select Mark 5 because we don't want to level those up. And also for any tier, for the tier menu, we're going to select E, D, C, and B, because A will have all its stats revealed automatically. So right now we're going to filter mine. I don't have that many right now because I did do a big cleanup just before this, but I also went in and harvested a few mods just for tutorial purposes. Manage mods, and then we're just going to go through, select all of these, hit upgrade, and then just select reveal all secondary stats. That's probably one of the most useful features in this new update. So as you can see, once we updated them, they no longer show up in our needs revealing filter. Next, we're going to move to needs leveling, and there's only one that pops up for this. And let's go back. That's because for the needs leveling filter, again, we have only unassigned mods, any mod slot, any mod set, any primary stat, but this time we're looking at mods that actually do have speed. And for the slice count, we just put at least 1, because any mods at 12 or higher don't need to be sliced anymore to show what their stats are. So with this filter, we also select any rarity in any tier. Go ahead and filter. And so we only have 1 mod showing up right here. We're going to select upgrade because this might be something we want to upgrade. And we're just going to go in, upgrade it to level 12. Just to reveal all the stats. And when we have more available on that screen, we're going to just select all and do that, level up to 12, to see the max rolls for everything. The next filter we want to look at is crap mods. And this has more options selected. This is kind of the more tricky one to figure out. This is looking at all the mods that you're definitely going to want to throw away because they don't have any speed on them. So these are mods we want to throw away without further evaluation because we pretty much know it's not going to be useful to us, except in certain circumstances, which I'm not going to really dive into here. So we still want to click only unassigned mods, any slot, any set, but for primary stat, we want to select every primary except for speed. That's because speed arrows might have use, so we just want to rule those out. And then under secondary stat, we select speed. And this is one of the more interesting features that I like. You can select speed under secondary, but then can select doesn't have speed. And then this slice count area is invalidated. Then we want to look at levels 1, any rarity, and then any tier, and filter these mods. These are all mods that have no speed at all and have been leveled up somewhat. So we're going to select all, go ahead and try to sell, and sell 9 mods. Very easy. As you can see here, there's a couple that didn't get sold. And I'm glad these show up because there's an interesting reason for that. When you try to sell it, it says you can only sell unlocked and unequipped mods, but this is, as you can tell, not locked and not equipped because it doesn't have that padlock and it doesn't have a character near it. The reason you can't sell these is because they're in a loadout somewhere that I have, and I'm not sure what that loadout is. I'll probably find that in the future at some point. So the next filter we want to look at is failed mods. These are mods that did have some speed at first, but we sliced them and we don't really want them. So again, we're going to select only unassigned mods, any slot, any set, every primary stat except for speed. This time we're going to filter the secondary speed, check the box that says has speed, and then for me this is a judgment call, but just for this easy filter I'm going to select less than 2 as a slice count, meaning anything that did actually get an additional slice isn't going to show up in this filter. Everything else is basic as far as level and rarity, and then for tier we're going to select C, B, and A. I didn't select D because if something just has one slice there as a green mod, I might still want to use it. So go ahead and filter here. And this is all the failed mods we had. So maybe it had a chance that could have been good, but it just didn't roll. See, you got some gold mods here. It has a speed secondary, but it didn't roll anything, any speed. I just rolled flat offense a couple of times and flat protection. So we can go into enhance, try to sell, but again, this is one I can't sell because it's part of a loadout. So this is one where you could also go through, select all, and try to sell if you're just not interested in these. And then the next filter I want to go over is evaluate. I titled it evaluate for sale or development, but in-game you don't have that much space. So just go with evaluate. Again, we're going to check only unassigned mods, any slot, any set, at this time any primary stat, and then we're looking for speed secondaries. We want at least level 12, and then any rarity or any tier. And these are the mods where it's kind of just a judgment call. There's only so much the filter can do for you here. What I like to do is sort by speed, then reverse the order so you see your slowest mods. And then it's up to you. If you want to slice your gray mods, you can go in and maybe upgrade that to 12. Or you could upgrade it to 15, rather. I wouldn't recommend using this filter just for that. I would recommend using this filter to determine what you want to sell. So not select all, but select these 3. Maybe I just don't want to work with these gray mods, and then you can just sell them all. So that's what this screen is easy for. It's for selling those edge cases. For me, I sold anything with less than 8 speed in 2 slices, because for the blues, sometimes I might want to look later. If I'm looking for specific secondaries, these might make the cut, and I'll try them out. For the gold, I probably won't use, but I might take care of that later if needed. The next filter is slice to 6 dot mods. In this one, we are not selecting only unassigned mods, but we are selecting any slot, any set, any primary stat, and then once again, speed secondary, has speed, and then here's the judgment call. I selected at least 4 rolls of speed. You select Mark 5 because you don't want any Mark 6s. This is how we decide what to slice to Mark 6, and then select tier A. I'm going to filter these mods, and these are the mods that theoretically I would consider slicing up to 6 dot when I get the chance. They got the highest speed that aren't 6 dots yet. As you can see, the 2 near the top, I don't Well, as far as the Mandalorian one right here, I don't like slicing protection mods to 6E if you can't get any further speed from them. So that's why this one is 23 speed, but has stayed 5 for so long, because you only get a 0.5% boost to the protection primary. Or the next filter to go to is what we're going to slice past 6 dots. Right here I just have it titled Slice. And for this one, I have all the same selections as the previous slice, but we want to select slice count less than 5, as well as MK6 rarity, and then any tier except A, because A we can't slice any further, and right here we're only looking for 6 dots to slice with those extra materials that can go up to 6D, 6C, 6B for extra speed. And this to me is particularly helpful because I always lose track of who I want to slice these mods for. So you can go in, sort by speed, and then see, okay, we got Shock T, 4 slices, that's 21 speed. That's pretty much a shoo-in for slicing later. Fin, 21 speed, secondary. This is just great intelligence to quickly go in, decide what you want to slice up to, and then just get it done. And then the last filters I have are just for perusing the mods I have unequipped. I'm selecting only unassigned, any slot, any set, any primary stat, speed secondary, has speed, and then for this one, decent speed, I selected at least 3 rolls. And then any rarity, any tier, level at least 1. You don't really need to change that. It's not as important. So these are all the mods I have that have 3 secondary rolls of speed and are not equipped. So I can see how much I have sitting on the bench as far as my mods, and might be able to determine, okay, I want to apply these soon. I got a few 14 speed mods. Those are pretty decent. Those could definitely find use somewhere. But I don't have too many. So most of my good mods I am using. And then for high speed, it's exactly the same, except I selected at least 4 slices. This is just the really high speed rolls. Of course, it could be as low as 12 speed, even with 4 rolls. You've got 3 every time. And then you filter the mods. And for me, nothing shows up because anything that has 4 speed rolls, I have equipped. And that's why I think this filter is particularly useful, because you can see what you're leaving on the table, and if you have anything under this filter, the high speed filter, consider applying it and then look around. Alright, well, that is it for me. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if it helped. I know mods are complicated for me as well, so I just wanted to figure this out and share this help. If you watch this far, consider subscribing or leaving a like, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.